Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Phil Niekro gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
At the plate, Alan Trammell. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from SunTrust Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Niekro has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Oh, and he misses it. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
And that misses ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Batting 6.
Stepping up now, Austin Jackson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And an annoying knuckleball ping-ponging past his swing for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Murphy is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll move on. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
This is line to left. Gallo is there, and he has it for the out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I'm a big fan of what Brian McCann has done for this team lately. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. Third in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Dale Murphy.
Now at the plate, Dale Murphy. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Now in the box, Brian McCann. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. McGriff over at second. Murphy on at first with 2 down. The set. And the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
1-2. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down. Here's Joey Gallo now, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Underneath it is Ichiro. 1 away.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air down the left field line. Suzuki is after it. But he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Stepping in now, Herman Marquez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Outside 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
McGriff is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
So runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Murphy. He can't get to it. This one's down. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Gene Segura is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Andrew Jones is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw over by Schmidt is right there for out number 1.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So digging in now, James Beam. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. One out, nobody on. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Hit high and deep to right center. And Rioli on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting it, the pitcher, Phil Niekro.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Phil Niekro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping into the box, Will Clark, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Routine out there for Andrew. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mike Schmidt looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-1 to the left side, but it's well fouled. Schmidt, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Too high, ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses again. Ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ichiro will stand in to.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw gets Ichiro at first as he's retired, trying to bunt his way aboard. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Braves have elected to challenge.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Grounded, foul. One out, nobody on. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. Gallo looks up. Gone! And that's a special home run. Brian Dozier continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Chipper Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Right fielder, number 3.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box, Dale Murphy, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This pitch is popped up. Clark on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher.
Into the box now, Brian McCann, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to minimize the damage here. And it's fouled away. So far this season, McCann is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Comes set, the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll tie the ball game if the run scores, evening things at 2. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Settling in now, Andrew Jones. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Shortstop.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
In now, James Beam. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still...
Leading off for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Tyson Ross answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Number 48.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Stepping in now, John Andrioli, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Standing in now, Herman Marquez. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. is put in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Phillies on top, 4-3. Leading off the inning, Tyson Ross, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The pitcher, Tyson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Ichiro now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking at his career totals, Ichiro brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Pitch popped up. Schmidt waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Schmidt's got it. Segura for 1. To Clark to complete the double play, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Will Clark. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. In there, strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Clark.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1 and 2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Will Clark becomes the first out of the inning. And that's in there for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Schmidt begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. 1-1 the count now. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Heading out towards shallow right. Murphy's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A ball and 2 strikes now. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Digging in once again, Fred McGriff. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Digging in and looking for more, Chipper Jones. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jackson looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 47 thus far, and it's now 6-4.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andrew Jones. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Jackson is there, 2 gone.
The batter, not shortstop.
Standing in, James Beam. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Striding in, Austin Jackson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit back up the middle. Beam ranging up the middle, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Bouncer to the left side, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, John Andrioli. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the end. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Mike Gerber is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field.
This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Pitch popped up. McGriff in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-1. Line drive to left. This is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll see 8-9. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Number 62 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed the bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Andrioli is there. 1 out.
The batter, no left fielder, Mike Gerber.
Now at the plate, Mike Gerber is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Andrioli coming in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Brian Dozier will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 6 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches as it remains. Austin Pruitt is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Gene Segura standing in. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
But there to spirit is Chipper as he takes this one down for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Striding into the box, Will Clark. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Strike taken up in the zone.
Count is 1 and 2.
Line drive to center field, and Andrew will roam over and put this one away for the second out.
Now batting.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Through it. A 5'10" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Beam gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. This one remains close. It's 6-5.
Leading up for the Braves, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Chipper Jones. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dale Murphy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
McGriff, the runner at second with 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Trammell's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Brian McCann. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gallo waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1. Digging in. Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 0-1 delivery. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And 1 gone.
Now batting.
There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this.
Number 30, Omar Narvaez.
Andres Colon gets the call as he'll pitch with 15, one gone in the top of the eighth.
Andres Colon.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. One out and a runner on second base. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Omar Narvaez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Jackson stands at second with 2 gone. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gerber is in pursuit. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Braves bullpen does their part. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Braves 6 and the Phillies. Gerard Dyson is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 4.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit high and deep to right center. Andrioli giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Beam. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Tyler Flowers will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Tyler Flowers.
That batting average still well up there to begin play. 3 homers and 21 driven in. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. On to Clark at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Ronald Tarias will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 19, Ronald Torreyes.
Chris Martin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Chris Martin. Your attention, please.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gerber looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alan Trammell. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Trammell leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. The tag by Dozier. He is out at second base.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. To first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Atlanta Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tyson Ross claims the win out of the pen, his first. German Marquez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Chris Martin wraps it up with the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our